Back to back.
We're back. Do we let them know we recorded these back to back, or we just say another one? DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. That. Do you remember the whole when you could like follow people on Snapchat when you were like
Yes.
13 when that became like a thing?
Mm-hmm.
DJ Khaled went on like an all-time run of just the greatest Snapchat stories ever. I'll never forget watching him get lost at sea on his jet ski.
Oh yeah.
He was literally like he was just posting videos of him in the middle of nowhere, just out in the ocean. I
Yeah.
have no idea where he was, just like begging for help. I remember him being like, "Ricky Rose, come get me!" He was like begging for help.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what the best. There's been a lot of good celebrity moments recently. He's him getting lost at sea is up there. I'm trying to think of what else. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I still love the Hawk Tua girl.
I can't believe she's doing porn.
Is she?
You didn't see this?
I saw she posted like link. Was that actually? I gotta check
I'm
this.
pretty sure that was real.
I don't know if that's real or not, dude.
Maybe I got AI. There's a good chance I got AI.
I
But from what
comment.
I saw, is that she was doing an OnlyFans.
I comment on every single one of her Instagram photos.
Is she still posting? I thought she like disappeared.
She did for a while, and then she came back, and I dropped a comment that got like, it's up to people still like it to this day, and it was fucking 8 weeks ago. I got 400 likes on this Instagram comment, but oh sorry, it was her first post back,
After
and
robbing people of millions of
after
dollars.
robbing people of all this money, and I just commented, "Are you the girl from Honk Tuna?" And fucking people are loving it. And every time she's posted since, I comment the same thing. Are you the girl from Honk Tuna? And I get some dude. The original one that got all the likes. I was fighting in the replies with people. It was so funny.
I can't believe that she's just like still. I just assumed that she was just gonna go out into the sunset with her millions and just retire from the internet altogether.
Yeah. So this was 11 weeks ago. I'm at 351 likes. I said, "Are you the girl from Honk Tuna?" First comment, or and then these are the replies: Hawk Tuba, Cock Hula, Hawk Tony, a Hawk Two. Someone said this made me laugh. Nah, she's the cock salmon girl. Honk Tuna made me cry a bit, and then one guy said something to me. He said, "I bet you wish you could have your tuna honked," and I said, "Nah, I'd rather have my shrimp gripped." I thought was a good reply. Um, but yeah, that and then just commenting on. Oh, all right, this is what we need to talk about. That ice skating girl, dude,
What
so hot. The Asian,
the yeah.
the
Did you
rat,
hear like the backstory on that?
the raccoon Asian, dude, so
She,
hot.
she like apparently her dad like was involved in like Tenement Square somehow.
Yeah, he came here in
And
like
yeah,
'89.
he like defected and then I guess his like mission was to get like a surrogate white lady to have his kid
Nice.
and then he just had all like he had her with the intention of creating an ice skating like phenom
Yes,
and
it
he did it.
happens.
He made it work.
What a most important part of that backstory is I did the research. He came here legally, which I don't have an issue with. The paperwork was filed, which is one.
Defection.
Okay, but she's so hot, dude.
The all I saw was everybody freaking out about her like posing with the gold medal with like the goon face. Everybody was like
Yeah, she
freaking
said she
out.
came to Mog.
Yeah,
She's up there. She's probably number 2 right now.
dude, the hairstyle was insane. I was like, what
Insane,
is
dude.
this?
It's hot.
The vertical stripes is
So
insane.
hot, dude. It's crazy.
I was it, basically like Twitter for like the last 2 weeks was just talking about everybody was just talking about how horny the Olympics is. For like
Yeah.
all the condom shortages and then like everybody just like talking the village is such an amazing experience. It's like yeah, we like they're definitely just all fucking, right? They have to be.
Yeah, well that's the modern day Olympics is just literally like everyone's like, "Oh, you're not allowed to do eugenics after 1945." We've been doing it every Olympics. Like they send all like the best athletes in the world to one town every 2 years, and they want them to fuck to create like the super soldiers. Like they're gonna kill the rest of us,
Yeah,
and the only people who are gonna be alive 100 years from now
an
are
elite
people whose
master race.
parents were at the Olympics.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense though. It'd be like, just all these like the
Super
best
yeah,
athletes on the planet just all come together and
the best of everything is
yeah.
there.
I mean, like and I'm sure they're like they don't have to train anymore. Like it's just the Olympics now, so now they can just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, Winter Olympics is definitely the cool one. I like it more than the Summer Olympics is kind of gay, dude.
I do
Aside
not fuck with the Summer Olympics at all.
aside from women's beach volleyball.
I do fuck with the beach volleyball
Beach
heavily.
volleyball, yeah. But there's no sport in the Summer Olympics where it's like, oh shit. Like the half pipe snowboarding, men's ice hockey,
I will say though,
and then the ski jumps, the downhill skiing, like all that shit's dope. Who the fuck's watching badminton?
yeah, nobody. I do agree with that. I will say though, like everybody's so good at skiing and snowboarding now
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know how to quantify anything. I watched the men's slope style ski
Yeah.
and somebody would do a run and it would be like I was like, holy shit, that was insane. And then they come down and get like a 50. I'm
And
like, how's that not good? And then somebody does like the next run will go, and then all of a sudden it's a fucking 80, and it looks the exact same.
dude, and the cameras lie. I was at a place one time where they train for that shit. And you
Yeah.
don't realize those mountains are straight fucking down.
Oh yeah, that shit's fucking steep.
And
Dude.
then what's crazy, dude, is the Japanese are going crazy on the
Because they're
snowboarding.
so small.
They picked up that shit and ran with it, dude.
Yeah.
I literally, it gets to a point where it's like the the long ski jumping. What do they call it? The one where they fly through the air.
Yeah. Ski jump. Yeah.
That, I guess, when they make the suits for the people, you're only allowed to have like 2 centimeters
Yeah,
of
you gotta,
extra
like, fluff up
fabric.
your dick
So if
before,
you have
right?
a bigger hog, you
Yeah.
fly longer because
Yeah.
you get more like lift and shit. But it's the opposite for the half pipe snowboarding, dude. You get like a little fucking 5 foot tall dude, Japanese man,
Yeah.
smaller. He can rotate like an extra time and a half
Yeah.
in the air.
'Cause he's so tiny.
Yeah, even though he doesn't have the weight to propel himself up that far, like
Yeah.
smaller snowboard, easier to control. You're just spinning more.
Yeah. When I watched the men's like freestyle. I think it's freestyle where they just do the one jump
Yeah,
for snowboarding, and the top three were all Asian dudes that
yeah,
were tiny. Because it's just like, I mean, you're so much smaller, it's so much easier to rotate. It's fucking insane.
yeah. They're doing a good job with that.
Even the figure skating is I'll watch figure skating, dude.
Yeah,
I
fuck
got
yeah,
no
dude.
shame. Some interpretive dance in that bitch, couple
Mhm.
spins.
Mm-hmm. And the only reason, what's the name? What's her name? Alyssa Wee or something?
Alyssa, yeah, Lou maybe.
Lou? Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
something like
right.
that. That's
Yeah,
we could be entirely wrong, but she's Asian, so it's like
Smoke
fair
show. We
play.
got the next Geo Scotty for sure. But the only reason she won is because we didn't let Russia in there, dude.
Dude, the
You've
Russians
seen the
take that
Russian
shit
girls though?
seriously.
You can go on Twitter and like find the girls who would have been in that competition. Not trying to take anything away from America, but the Russians know fucking figure skating.
Yeah, the Russians take their skating in general very seriously.
Yes, they're
They're
very
all
disciplined.
yeah, that's all they do. I even like I never realized like the dominance of like Russian hockey from the 60s until like 1998.
Yeah,
They won like every gold medal.
yeah,
Every one except for 1980. It was fucking crazy. I
yeah.
looked it up. Canada has only won like 3 gold medals
Mhm.
since 1960. And the US has won 3. And
Yeah,
the rest were like Russia. Like
yeah,
that's fucking insane. All because they just like went out to Siberia and just locked
yeah.
in.
They were playing against polar bears. Like that is their
Yeah.
training. It's fucking insane. I think I also like. I think it's fucked up. We don't let Russia like whether you obviously they're in a war. We're on the opposite side of. Most people don't agree with what they're doing. But like, what's that have to do with the Olympics?
Yeah, I saw somebody be
Wh-
like, "Yeah, you're really saving a lot of lives by not letting the Russian sniper Alex Ovechkin play Olympic hockey. Like, what's he
Yeah.
gonna do? Go over to Ukraine and just rip a slap shot into somebody's dome? Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here!"
It really is just fucking wild.
I mean, like, how much control? Like, people obviously don't like fucking Donnie, but like, we're still allowed to go into the Olympics. I
Yeah.
mean, fuck, he can't even
And
call people in a
it,
locker room.
yeah, and everyone's upset. The USA hockey team went to the White House, and then, dude, I love Reddit, dude. Reddit, left wing people on Reddit are top tier retards, dude.
Yeah,
Because someone said, way to make the Olympics about nationalism, and they got like a couple thousand upvotes, and they're like, that's what the Olympics is, dude.
that's all it's ever
Nationalism.
been.
I don't care who that like. If you win the Super Bowl, if you win the World Series, whatever the fucking basketball trophy, everyone goes and sees the president.
Correct.
If you win like the hardest sporting event in the Winter Olympics as a team, you go and see the president.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well,
just how it is.
one of the things that I was saying that apparently I guess made me like a fucking bigot for saying it. I was like, I, I feel like Trump has enough self awareness that when he's saying maybe he said I'll have to invite the women's team, it's not like a sexism thing. It's like him recognizing women's sports is filled with a bunch of lesbians that obviously hate him.
Yeah.
Like it's him being like he knows that. That's why he
Yeah.
said it.
Like men's ice hockey's all chuds.
Yes, it's all and everybody know every hockey player that I know is a
Is a
fucking
chud.
idiot.
Yeah.
Like, and it's known. I think about these dudes. These dudes go off to play junior hockey at 15 years old. They don't go to high school,
Yeah.
and then they go directly to the NHL where they get paid millions of dollars. Like they have no brains.
Of course, yeah. And they all want tax breaks.
Exactly.
They're
So
all
like
making
they
a
have
couple
no
of like
problems with that.
people get so upset, like, wow, like, way to go. I really wish Canada would have won. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
I just think it's insane that it's like it. Obviously, Trump knows that those people don't like him. Like it's literally like women's hockey, like the WNBA, the U.S. women's national team for soccer,
Hmm.
and the women's U.S. hockey team they're all gay.
Yeah.
The opposite of Trump's clientele.
Yes.
He knows that they don't want to go there.
Yeah.
That's why he made the joke. And obviously those guys are gonna find it funny because it's fucking funny.
And like, it's just crazy. People are like so one sided and judgmental. It's like, imagine having a job where if you do well enough at it, you get to go to the White House. I don't care who's
That would be cool.
president, dude.
Whoever's sitting
Yeah,
in the chair.
literally,
Yeah.
if one day my boss is like, "You did such a good job, dude. You're going to meet whether it was Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama. Like, I don't give who the fuck care who the fuck the president is. If they told me if you do good enough at what you do right now,
Yeah.
you get to go to the White House and eat McDonald's,
Yep.
I'd be fucking
Yeah, you'd be ecstatic.
pumped, dude.
I mean, think about all the dude like the college kids. Like, I mean, whoever wins the national championship for football is like that
Yeah,
team's like 60% black. Those guys are going. Nobody gives a fuck
hell
about
yeah,
them going.
yeah.
It's fucking insane. I mean, I
Y'all
swear.
go crab legs.
I'm sure there's dudes in fucking. I'm sure there's guys that are like fire. Like there's guys in the NHL that are fucking like Alex Ovechkin's like super pro Putin.
Yeah,
And just because that's the president of his country, like he literally will go home and play a fucking game on Putin's line.
he has a
Like he plays with Putin in the fucking charity games.
Putin is like he's got a personal ice rink at like he's got a secret palace on the Black Sea, and he has like an indoor ice skating rink there that's underground. And like imagine how cool it is for Ovechkin to go play
Yeah.
secret underground hockey with like one of the world's like
Yeah.
alleged bad guys. Like that's fucking dope, dude.
Another thing that I always find funny is whenever you see like you'll see the stat lines from like those charity games with Putin, and Putin's got like a triple hat trick. He's got like 9 goals, 4 assists. The goalie's like moving out of the way, like Putin's got a gun on him. He's like,
Yeah,
I gotta get out of the way of this puck. I cannot stay here.
that's so funny. Fuck.
That's power, man. That's what you gotta do.
That's the Olympics though. Fucking tool bags ruin everything.
I
Just
mean,
be
like
happy.
I've literally never like the only time like I get fucking fired up for the Olympics. Even the Summer Olympics, I don't really watch like I don't watch the NBA too much. Like I watch like the finals, but Olympic basketball, dude, I'll watch any game. I don't give a
Who do
fuck.
we play against? Who's competitive though in it? Was it the U.S.?
Surprisingly now, like
Isn't
the
France kind of good?
the world is kind of caught up. So like France is pretty good. France is good. Canada's good. Serbia's good.
Yeah.
Fucking Spain's good. Like there's countries out there that like give the US trouble now, but like I mean like at the end of the day like
Yeah.
you got fucking LeBron, Steph, KD, Anthony Edwards, and whoever the fuck else you want to put out there.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you gonna be like you? They have five of the best players in the world on the court at one time, and all the other countries have like maybe two on the court at the same time. It's not fair.
Yeah. Damn. That's a good point.
I mean, like, and I mean, it's like it's like Canada being good at hockey. It's like they literally like we made the sport. Obviously, we're gonna be the best at it.
Yeah. There's you know me, I'm not a big sports guy, but the
Yeah,
Olympics does get me riled up because I do like the skiing and shit.
and it's the only time that you're ever gonna watch that shit. Like, dude, I'll fucking watch curling. I'll get fired up for curling. I
Yeah.
don't know any of the scoring or anything,
No.
but I'll fucking watch
I
it.
think they're doing skateboarding in 2028 in LA, right?
They did skateboarding in France,
Oh, no way.
and I think in what was the one before that? Was it in China maybe? Maybe Korea. I don't know.
Yeah,
But they did it there
Korea
too.
had the winner one. I think it was in China before. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it was just Paris, and then before that was China.
yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to go to China.
I feel like it would be a good time,
China would be a sick place to visit.
and like you'll never feel safer than being around a bunch of Asians.
If I could convert to one thing, it'd be Chinese. Like,
You
you
got the
know,
CCTV, you get the fucking implant, the chip in your
yeah,
arm,
I
so you can
would
pay for
want
everything.
if someone gave me the option, you want to go to China and become Chinese tomorrow, I would take that all day, dude.
You just
Not that
become
I
a
don't
member
like
of the master
America.
race immediately.
There's some sort of lore about being Chinese that just seems fucking insane.
Yeah, and I feel like like Asians get like bad respect when they go to foreign countries. Like nobody really fucks with them.
No.
But they
People don't
do,
like Chinese tourists.
and they stick together.
They do.
Like I'll never forget going to college. Anytime that I had a class with like foreign exchange students in it, they always only talk to each other.
Yeah.
Did not talk to anybody else.
Hmm.
And then before class, there'd be like a group of like 20 Asians just smoking cigs right outside the building.
My boy had took summer classes, and his roommate was from China. He was Chinese. One of the nicest dudes I've ever met. Like,
Yeah.
so chill, down to earth, and he would describe it like it was a fucking vibe over there. But then you also got to take into fact, like, probably the ones who make it to America to come to school are also the ones driving like the Rolls
Yeah,
Royces on
yeah, you got
campus,
a
and the kid's
good
wearing a
situation going.
Montclair jacket.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not
he probably had it pretty good back
you're not
home.
knee deep in water if we're
Yeah,
making a rice patty.
you're not fucking, grandpa turned to ashes. Like, you're not
Yeah.
that level of Chinese.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the dude in the paper mache dragon. He's the one watching it, which I get is dope. But seems like a vibe over there. All the countries I like are the ones people say you probably shouldn't go to.
I don't know. I feel like the oppression makes it a lot safer.
Yeah, I think China's dope. I low key, I'd also go to Russia. I think St. Petersburg seems like it'd probably be a dope spot to hang out.
Countries that the U.S. are at odds with, I feel like they're more like
Cuba,
that.
you
Cuba would
can't go
be
to Cuba.
unbelievable.
Cuba would be sick.
Unbelievable. Eventually,
Crazy.
that's got to change. There's no way they're gonna stay communist forever,
Well,
right?
didn't they just like smoke four of our dudes on a boat? The
Did they?
Cuban Coast Guard just like
Ooh,
killed a boat full of six people, and four
ooh,
of them were Americans.
damn.
Um,
I'm pretty sure that there are specific resorts in Cuba that Americans can go to.
so I think it was under Obama, you used to be able to get like these
Like,
historical
yeah,
visas or whatever.
then you
I'm
could
going like a
visit.
guided tour of like history sites, but I'm trying to do like, what was it, Fast and Furious 8? Like, I want to go down there, find some guy who's into street racing. Used the he Dom Toretto used like the fucking lid off a soda can
Oh
to
yeah,
give him
yeah,
nos and
nitrogen.
hold his
Yep.
turbo open, and they
The most
win
ridiculous
a
scene
quarter
ever.
mile race and then get the car off
And
the
they're just like
island.
stripping it, right? Like they're
Yeah.
just ripping shit off the
You want to
car.
save 25 pounds, and then he just
Yeah.
uses his hands to rip out the back seat. Like,
Yeah.
that's the kind of Cuba I want to see.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not real. Maybe that's not a real thing that happens, but I want to go and do
It
that.
very well could be. It's isolated. How the fuck would we know?
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, how do you close off your country that long? It's crazy they got.
They
cars
didn't do
for,
it by
like,
choice. We closed it off.
yeah, it's true. It's crazy that they have cars for. There's no way they still have like 1950s cars there.
Oh, they
right?
do. 100p.
Like they're not allowed to import a thing.
Yeah, they can't. And like, they're only 90 miles from America, so they're like the only place to get cheap cars is from here. They probably got a bunch of weird other foreign cars rolling around in
A
there
couple
now.
Skodas running around.
Yeah,
I want to get a Skoda. I want to import a Skoda one day. That'd be
that'd
a
be
flex
dope.
for me. Just get like some real obscure European brand car.
Yeah, I want like a vintage Audi S2 or something.
That would be
Something they never
tight.
sold over here.
Yeah.
Even if it's a shit box, it would just be cool.
It's kind of crazy how everybody just started buying the K trucks. Now you see K trucks like all the time.
I know like 3 different people who own them.
Yeah.
Those are dope. Dude, I saw a bunch when I was over in Japan. They got some crazy whips over there.
Yeah. Everything's like I love their like super compact shit because all the roads are like tiny. It's
Yeah,
so funny. Just
yeah.
make the smallest cars imaginable.
I'm trying to think. I saw one like insane car over there. I saw a bunch of souped up Subarus. Those are big. Bunch of dope ass like old school Land Cruisers like from the
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah. I know those things are fucking sick. The boxy look.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like I don't like the everything gets romanticized after it's gone for a while. Like nostalgia is always number one, but like everything just looks too similar now, where you can't really figure like you can't differentiate what's what. Like a Kia and a Hyundai look so similar.
Do you want to know why? Obama. Cash for clunkers, dude.
Yeah, I
W-
we've talked about this before, where they
Did
just
we talk
got
about
yeah
it? We
we
erased like
definitely did. We got rid
five
of
billion dollars from the economy by
yeah.
scrapping $700,000
And then
cars.
and then during COVID, nobody could afford any
Yeah.
cars, and they couldn't build any cars.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. We got to get back to the conspiracy corner. Every other episode talk about conspiracies. I've heard a bunch of crazy ones recently.
I'm. It seems like everybody's in the overdrive. You know, although I will say, I feel like the Epstein shit has kind of jumped the shark at this point. You know what's bad? Like if my wife is actively like telling me about conspiracy theories, it's too mainstream to be discussed amongst the friend group anymore.
Yeah.
Because I had to explain to her, I was like, yeah, like this is something that we've talked about since like
What was it?
2018 or something. I'm like,
Uh,
she's just all over it.
yeah.
She just comes up to me and it'd be like I would wait like 20 minutes. She'd come back in the room. She'd be like, "They're fucking eating babies." So like,
Alex Jones has been saying that since
yeah,
2003.
yeah.
The thing
Like, just
is
wait
like
till you hear about Bohemian Grove. She's like, "What's that?" Like, Jesus.
the thing is though, a lot of the shit isn't real. Like, like
Yeah,
sometimes you got to make up shit that's fake, that's way worse than what you actually did. So the shit you did do
gets
goes
by.
under the
Yeah,
radar. And I think there's a fair bit of shit like that in the files.
yeah. I agree. There's definitely a lot of false flags in there,
Yeah.
and like, oh fuck, what was I gonna say?
Yeah, there's some
Shit.
crazy, crazy stuff in there. It's funny to read though.
Yeah, like where they're like clearly speaking in code and
Yeah,
stuff, like where
but
it's
like,
just like like with no context, it truly does not make any sense, so
yeah,
it must mean something.
they probably were eating people though,
I
to
would
be honest.
imagine. It's crazy. Once again, it always comes back to porn. Um, just the sexual appetite these people
Yeah.
is truly insane because it's like with a certain amount of power, as our president has once spoken, eventually they just let you grab them by the pussy.
Yeah.
And once you get to that point, you cross a threshold of like you keep looking for that high, which is back to the porn thing. It's like you start watching porn, eventually you're gonna get to the crazy shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason why scat porn is a thing. There's a reason why people are into it.
Yeah.
It's because you can't feed the appetite, and that's why it keeps escalating.
Yeah.
And once you get that level of power, you're just like, what else are you gonna do? You gotta eat the kids. They're begging for it. You know?
Yeah, it's so fucking retarded. I limit myself to like 5 or 10 minutes a day looking into this shit. And do you follow? Have you ever heard of the guy Flesh Simulator on YouTube?
No.
You gotta watch his shit. He puts together a bunch of like, he's a weirdo, but he puts together all these really good homemade like documentaries.
Yeah. About the
And
conspiracy theories.
yeah, he's been big on like they're actually eating people. He's been saying that for 2 years. It's probably true.
I would imagine.
But at a certain point, it's like, what do you do? I'm more concerned about the fact they're trying to bring like 8,000 Somalis to our state right now. then I'm
Yeah.
concerned about the fact they're eating people.
Well,
Because
again,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
bump into Somalis at the grocery store, but no one's gonna try to eat me. you,
yeah,
you know, is the way you have to
yeah.
go. I was having this conversation with someone recently
It
who
goes back.
like
It's like
that.
the Trump quote. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
I was talking to someone who's like a big doomer recently. The whole world's fucked up. I'm never gonna buy a house. Like this, the other thing. Yeah, I was like, one, there's been no real president since JFK. Israel's owned us, and the
Hmm.
reason we know that is because they blew his shit smooth off at a
Yeah, they
fucking
said
parade full of people.
what? They said
I was like,
you're not gonna back us?
so pretty much one, the Jays have run the world now for fucking I don't know, or at least the West. China controls China, Russia controls Russia, the Jays control the West. There's three parties. That's the way it's been for fucking 90 years now.
Yeah,
There's nothing you can do about it, dude. Like you should be more upset about $5 out of your local tax bill going to some fucking Ethiopian food kitchen than you should
yeah,
care about the Epstein files.
yeah.
They're not going to eat you. Like
Exactly.
not trying to like these people should be hung. They should be boiled alive if you went to that island and did crazy
Yeah,
shit. Like fully say that. But what nothing's going to happen.
that's
No,
ultimate. Like that's one of the things. Like
if
I
anything, you should be more mad about
yeah.
someone on using their speakerphone at fucking Market Basket
Yeah,
while they
like some
walk
people
through the
get
aisle.
really fucking fired up about it. Like we got to do something. It's like
What are you gonna
nothing
do?
has ever been done about stuff like this.
And then like the people who freak out, they're like, "Oh, the fucking left wing people are like, Trump's gonna kill every trans person," and then the right wing people are like, "They're gonna make it illegal to be white." It's like, no, you should be more mad about the person who parks like a dick at CVS than you
Yeah,
should be mad at any politician.
I
Like
I 100% agree.
the shit you see in your everyday life
The
affects you
like
more than any of this shit.
you should pay more attention to the shit that goes on in your local newspaper
Yes.
than you do
They shut
anything
down
that
fucking
happens
6
nationally.
rubbing tugs in the past 6 months around
Exactly.
here.
What the fuck are we gonna? Where are we gonna get jerked off,
Yeah.
dude?
Where am I getting
There's
cranked,
a
dude?
there's a hand job shortage
Yeah,
where we
dude.
live.
Like that should anger you more than the island.
So I don't know. Are you ever on like the town page?
Yeah.
We got there's like sometimes I'll go on there. We got board meeting issues with the fucking library in town. The librarians are pissed off.
Fuck them, dude.
You don't fuck with the librarians.
Nah, what they yapping about? They probably just need some dick in their life.
You're probably right.
On jaw, dude. Oh, what in that? They got rid of the Dewey Decimal System again, bro. Nah, get yourself some cock, sister. Like, what are they fucking yapping about, dude?
They haven't bought new books in
They've
5
been spending
years.
the
Shut the
past 40
fuck up.
years, dude, 40 years of life sitting there being quiet all day. Yeah, I bet you're gonna leave that place and yap your fucking mouth off. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
You get paid by the town to just organize books.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
I know. I'm such a bad person too. I just recently got into an argument at the bank the other day. I literally put the whole bank on blast. I'm bad with people with like not working at a bank's like a fake job, but it's like eventually I'm gonna be talking to like a Filipino man on the other side of FaceTime. Like, be lucky you still have your job.
Yeah.
But I sold some shit on Facebook Marketplace and I had like $1,500 in 20s. I wanted to deposit it.
Yeah.
So I went after work, and we've covered this. I look homeless at work.
You sure do.
Walk into the bank, 1,500 large, in fucking literally with a rubber band around it. Like a fucking
You might as well just put some fucking dust on it just to make sure.
Like I'm Ricky Rose, and
Yeah.
I'm getting mean looks while I'm fucking counting it in the lobby of the bank. Because
Yeah.
again, I just look like a sketch ball.
Yeah.
And then I'm in line, and there's 3 tellers. I'll give you the rundown from right to left. On the far right, fucking big lady, blue hair. Just didn't want to deal with her. In the middle, what's the name of that autistic dude from Boston? Davis Clark.
Yes.
In the middle, 1-to-1 Davis Clark. And then on the left, you got this girl, not bad looking, could be Middle Eastern, could be Latina, like ethnically ambiguous, like 22-year-old girl, Davis Clark, or fat social justice warrior. And the whole time I'm in line, I'm like, if I don't get Davis Clark, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I will just wait for Davis Clark to open up. I'm
Yeah.
not dealing with either of these two ladies. Nothing against them for being ladies, but I was like,
Well, you just know what's gonna happen.
This is
Like
$1,500, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed off if they fuck up this transaction.
Yeah.
So I get up there to Davis Clark. I'm like, I'd like to make a deposit. He rings my card up, and I give him the fucking stack of cash, and he's like, you could just put this in the ATM, right? I'm like, yeah, but I already waited in line, so we're here.
Yeah. Just fucking do it.
We're here. And he's like, just curious, why didn't you put it in the ATM? And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes the ATM have like a limit to how many bills you can put in there at one time.
Which is true.
Which is true. And keep in mind, I have what, like fucking, what's $1,500 and 15 times
Yeah.
5?
You have a fuck ton of bills.
45
A
bills
fuck
on me or
ton of
whatever.
bills.
I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes there's a limit. And then
I think the limit's 50.
yeah. And I got 45. So I'm like, right there. And then the social justice warrior lady, she's like, actually, there's no limit to the amount of money you can put in the ATM. And I was pissed off. I was being a dick. I said, all right, how about you give me $200 in ones right now, and we see how many times I have to drive around the building before they all fit in there. And the lady just shut the fuck up and didn't say a word. Like, I snapped back so quick. I was like, $200 in ones. I guarantee I'm making 3 laps around this joint before they fucking fit in that thing.
Absolutely.
And the lady just looked at me. And then the second you make any sort of comment, they get a manager over there. And
Oh, of course.
Is everything going fine, sir? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, you're making a deposit? I'm like, yep. I don't know why you have to talk to me. Take the money and fucking give me a receipt.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, do you have a credit card with us? I'm like, no. She's like, do you use credit cards? I'm like, yep. She's like, what ones do you have? Because we do 2% cash back. Pulled out my Bass Pro credit card. And I go, they pay me back in jerky. What can you do? And she's like, 2% across the board. I'm like, it ain't jerky. And I put the card back in my wallet, dude. Like, I went into the bank just wanting to drop my fucking money off, but for some reason, I ended up in an argument.
Fucking Davis Clark had to test you for
Davis
no
Clark's
goddamn
just
reason.
shoot me looks the whole time, dude. I want to hop over the counter and pull the zipper on his quarter zip up to his fucking chin. But
nothing pisses me off more than somebody who works at like I don't know, like a bank. Working at a bank to me is like a job that you do, like a nice job that you do when you're 18.
It's a job you get if you want to dress fucking Connecticut casual the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If your aunt gets you, if your rich aunt gets you $1,000 gift card to J. Crew,
yeah,
and you're trying to make the most with, like, if you want your wardrobe to dictate your job, you go and work and be a teller at a bank. But I've said this before, but I always get into bad situations with customer service people.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the way I dress, but people just think they're gonna pick a fight with me.
They clock you the second you walk in. They're like, this guy's gonna cause a problem.
I get into the fucking fat lady who works the desk where I get my oil changes, dude. I argue with her every time.
Yeah.
They have to get a manager over every. Hi, how are you today? Like, I start off so nice, dude.
Yeah.
And the second she yaps, dude, I just give her right back. I'm like, fuck you.
It's always it's that exact type of person doing those kind of jobs, and it just puts me to fucking 10. I'm like, dude.
I've said this before. Like, cashiers love me. Like, I go into a gas station, dude, Dunkin' Donuts. I'm at Subway, dude. I get along great with people. The second people have to wear a shirt with a button on it, I am just ready for a mental war.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, it really does just go straight to their head.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same. The dude that fucking any ounce of power that these people have,
yeah,
they'll take it.
Yeah.
Willing to fucking kick you out. Like, oh, just curious. Why do you use the ATM? It's like, why the fuck would that even be a thought? Like, if you want to think that, that's fine.
I've been in line for 15 minutes.
Why would you ever say that to somebody?
Yeah.
Somebody did that to me. That happened to me at the fucking post office. The post office in town is a fucking disaster. It's the smallest fucking post office. There's 2 women like pushing 70 in there, and there's like one dude in his mid-40s that clearly smokes himself retarded before he goes to work, and he never helps. So every time I go in there's fucking 4 to 5 old people that don't know what they're doing. So like they get to the counter and they go, and then they go, great, yeah, fill that out and then come back up. And then they fill out their paperwork and they go back up to the counter while there's other people in line.
Then they're the same motherfuckers who will tell you a stamp used to cost 12 cents. And it's like, then act like you've fucking been here before, Paul.
You have been coming to the post office for 70 years, you absolute fuck.
Act like you've been here before.
And then so these fucking women, like I come up to the front and like I don't know, when I drop off packages, I don't always trust just like leaving it on the counter. Like
No.
you work at the post office. You're not that bright. Like I want to make sure that you scan my fucking package. And I went up and like I waited in line for like 10 minutes. She was like, "Why didn't you just leave it on the counter?" I was like, "Obviously because I wanted to see them get fucking scanned and
Because
get
you
a
have
receipt."
fucking honey mustard on your fucking button up and you've never heard of a comb. I don't trust you unless I see you do it.
Exactly, dude. It's fucking chud
Yeah.
jobs are the worst. It's the chuds of the world that just like they just
Yeah.
piss you. It's just like why
I,
even
I,
fucking ask me?
I've told you my bank story before about the time I almost stole Christmas. I've told you that story,
Yes,
right?
you have.
It was so good. The fucking like 2 days before Christmas, 4 years ago, 400 again. It doesn't help. It was $420 got taken out of my account, and I noticed it while I was at work. And it was taken out of the bank in the town I lived in, and I was like an hour away. And I'm like, someone just took $420 out of my account. And I call, and they're like, yeah, it was an ATM cash withdrawal. I'm like, well, I didn't fucking do it. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, dude, like I had just started this job. I was like, someone took money out of my account. I need to leave early and go to this bank because they're closing at like 1 that day. It was right before Christmas,
Yeah.
and my boss was like, yeah, whatever. And it just seems like a sketchball thing to say when you just start a job and
Yeah.
someone steal money from my account.
Yeah.
So I go to the fucking bank, dude. And I walk in again. One of my biggest problems is I look fucking homeless. I walk in, I go up to the teller. I'm like, yo, someone took $420 out of my account and it wasn't me. What are we gonna do about this? And takes my card, looks it up. Oh, this is your name. This is the town you live in. Well, someone took it out of your account in that town. What do you mean it wasn't you? I'm like, it wasn't me. I've been at work all day, 10 minutes down the street. Like, it couldn't have been me. Well, do you share your card with someone? No. Are you sure? Yes, I'm fucking sure.
Yeah. Obviously, I know who the fuck is on my
So I
account.
start getting heated, and they bring some fucking big black dude over to stand behind the teller to fucking make sure I don't start talking crazy. I'm like, no, I need to talk to someone. Let me talk to a fucking manager. So then they bring me into a fucking little room, and it's me, the manager, who's a fucking woman. Not that that matters. And then they and
I love every time you specify the gender you have. Not that it matters.
not that it matters. This fucking woman. And then they made the only other dude who was a fucking teller there sit in the room
Yeah,
because
just
he's
as
like
a
twice my
witness.
size.
Yeah.
And then they bring in this big black security guard. So it's 3-on-1. I look homeless. I'm like, no, this was not me, whatever. I'm in here for like an hour. They're supposed to close at 1. It's like 2:30 now. I'm like, no. So they ended up having to call the bank in my hometown, pull the security camera footage, and find out some my exact name walked into the bank
Yeah.
with just a driver's license, and we had the same first and last name, not the same middle name.
Yeah.
Was able to take money out of my account, and the whole time like they're trying to figure it out, and they just got this big ass Christmas tree in the lobby, and the whole time in my head I'm like, if I don't get this money in cash today, I am taking that fucking Christmas tree. In my head the whole time I was like, security guard is not gonna fucking stop me. This little lady is not gonna stop me. The other fucking chud ass teller is not gonna put his hands on me. Like
Yeah.
they are trained if there's a robbery to just let them take it and leave. I was like, if I don't get this money today, this Christmas tree is coming with me. And all in my head, I could picture is me taking a fucking 10-foot tall Christmas tree and trying to shove it into the trunk of my car and close my trunk on it. And that was the only thing. And then it comes up, whoop did it? Oh, we made a huge mistake. Some dude
Yeah.
came in with just a driver's license and took money out of your account, dude. And then I had them apologize to me. I was like, you guys are fucking retards.
Yeah. Quite possible. Like, why would you ever take an ID as a form of taking fucking money out of it?
Yeah, not even check like the home address, the middle
Nothing.
name, whatever. Oh, yeah. Customer service and me just don't get along.
No. Well,
Oh,
especially when you get like scarred with something like that. Like
one
that's fucking
exception.
insane.
I do phenomenal with black ladies.
Black
Phenomenal, dude.
ladies are always so
When I'm at
sweet.
the air, dude, one time I was at,
Dude, yeah, I went to the airport one time. I went to the airport last week. This woman was like, she was like, "How you doing, handsome?" I was like,
dude, I was at,
"You won me over."
had a flight JFK to Boston and fucking, we were on the tarmac waiting for the plane and the plane broke down. So we sat out there for like an hour and a half and I just had to be in Boston that night. And the plane broke down, whatever. They all get us off the plane and we all go up to the JetBlue courtesy counter, and luckily I was number 3 in line, and there's 80 people from the plane behind me, and the first 2 dudes go up there just fucking rip shit, like yelling at the lady,
Yeah.
and
As if it's her fucking fault.
she tells them both to fuck off, and I go up there and I just start with like, "How are you today?" She's like, "Oh, it's pretty stressful right now." I'm like, don't listen to these guys. Like, you think you could help me out maybe? Like, told her her scarf looked nice. I'm like, it's fucking issued by the company, but
Yeah.
sweet talk 'em a bit.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, like, sweet child, whatever." Hit me with the Aunt Jemima talk. And she's like, "We got a plane that goes to Boston that leaves in 5 minutes. It's on the other side of the airport. You think you could run?" I'm like, "Yeah." Prints me a ticket, sends me. I was the only one from my original plane that made it to Boston that
Holy
night.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing better when that shit actually works out.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you always gotta go in nice. You gotta match whatever tone the person's giving you.
Yeah.
Always. Like you start off nice, and then if they're giving you anything, you give it
Mm.
right the fuck back.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that was like brutal. When you're like a teenager and you're going in to like buy something and somebody just like completely disrespects you, like you have no, like they're like, you can't afford this.
Yeah.
That shit used to put me to fucking 10. I used to
Yeah.
get so mad. I mean, like, I went in to buy like a fucking 65-inch TV one time, and this dude was just like, just completely ignored me. I was fucking steaming for like hours afterwards. What the fuck? It
Yeah.
pisses me off so much.
Those people with fucking bullshit ass jobs, dude. They're fucking dorks.
Yeah, they just think because they have no money that you can't possibly have any money.
Yeah.
That's just mad disrespectful.
It's crazy. Yeah. You meet a lot of people like that though.
Yeah, everybody's always hating. That's one thing for
Yeah.
sure. I had a guy I work with who just like, we do the same job, and he just routinely goes in, like there's like a system that we have. He just prints out our numbers. We get paid the same way. He
Mm-hmm.
prints out my numbers and his numbers, and then he compares. All he does is pocket watch. He's like a professional pocket watcher. And if I have a month that's better than his, it ruins his month.
So funny.
I'm like, dude, you're like 50 years old. You have 2 kids that are like almost in college. Well, why are you like? What is wrong with you? The
Yeah.
fuck? Fucking insane.
Yeah. I see people like that in construction. It's like that all the time. Dick measuring competitions.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Construction. I can only imagine.
you did this today. I did X, Y, and Z. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, good for
Fuck
you,
you.
dude. I know that's what one thing that, the techs always give me shit. I'm just like, dude, like if I wanted to work on cars, I fucking would. Like I'm not even gonna remotely pretend that I want to do your job. Like, well, why do you fucking do it? I'm like, well, I make more money not to do it, so why would I want to do that? You
Yeah.
fucking dickhead.
It's so funny. Some people are just born to be retarded.
Yeah, and those people have two paths. They become like blue collar workers, or they
Yes.
join the military and then become blue collar workers.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know, dude. Like, I think what's worse is the people who go to college and then are retarded. Cause like
Yeah.
everyone I fucking fight with at the bank or like the fucking car dealership is like most of these people went to college and got a
Yeah.
bullshit degree,
You
and
see
now
that?
you're still a fucking loser.
You see that video of the frat in Iowa?
Oh yeah,
Dude, imagine being so locked in on frat shit that these cops come in to break up a hazing event in the basement, and you think that it's like guys in the fraternity
no,
in
you
that
you
frat.
gotta stay locked in. It's not illegal to be shirtless in a fucking basement, and it's also not illegal to have 60 dudes shirtless in a basement.
It's also not illegal to be covered in shit with 60 dudes in a basement with your shirt off.
Yeah, nothing. There was no crime there. I
I
think those.
also like how all the guys were like, the cops are like, "Hey, you have anybody's phone number?" And he's just like, "Nope." They're like, "Don't you live here?" He's like, "Yep." Like, you
It's
don't have the
so
phone number for
funny,
the guy that owns it? Nope.
so funny, dude.
So funny. I saw and then the kid ended up getting arrested the next day because they were saying that he was like, blocking the investigation.
Yeah, I'm on a weird side. I'm not fully like back to blue, listen to the cops no matter what, but I'm also not like one of those fuck the police person. I think there's some like generally you should be very respectful
Yeah.
to people who have
I always err
if
on the side of like again like what we just said, like match their tone.
yeah, be always default to being respectful, But like in a situation like that, it's like, dude, don't be a fucking chud. Like this
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah.
This is
I mean, like
so
you, like them opening that door and seeing that. Like I don't know how they didn't just burst out laughing immediately.
yeah. Like I don't want to tell the story, but I got arrested for something very chud like, and the dude was like a hardo about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, like
I know you were having a fucking
I was having a fun
ball.
time, dude. I was
Yeah.
singing the whole time. I was singing, doing push-ups in the cell, dude. It was a grand old fucking time.
Yeah.
It was a fun Friday night. And the dude took his job so serious. It's like, you arrested a 19-year-old kid for something that's absolutely fucking bullshit. Got thrown out. The judge laughs. The judge was, hey, you seem like a nice kid.
Yeah.
Gone, expunged. I didn't even have, I paid $40 to file paperwork, and that was it.
Yeah.
Doesn't even show up on a background check. Um, but like, it's literally like the same situation those guys are in. It's like, this isn't a fucking crime. Like, just fucking use street smarts for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, it's like, dude, just fucking report it to the university and then it's over. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to you don't have to arrest people. Just get it over with.
Another
Um.
thing that's been pissing me off heavy, dude, I'm a fucking plumber. We just hired a new kid who's a fucking weirdo, dude. No hate on people who use chapstick. We work with fucking shit, dude. And he brings the Carmex to work that comes in like the Zen thing where you unscrew the top and rub it on
And you
your
put your
lips with
hand.
your
Yeah. It's
fingers,
like,
dude.
dude.
We touch Dookie, and this
Yeah.
kid rubs his finger on his
Oh
lips
my
all day.
god.
It's so funny.
Jesus.
Well, we had this conversation privately that like the hardest part about my job is I love smell my fingers. Not in a weird way, dude. But like one of the best things is like I love grabbing a steak and cheese with like mushrooms, peppers, and onions,
You
and
go to the
just
bath
fucking
before you wash your hands
dude
afterwards. You
just
take a deep
fucking
whiff.
it up, and the whole ride home I'm just sniffing my fingers, dude. I'm like, dude, I can still smell the onions, you know? It's crazy. Like I got Mexican food the other night, and I got some guac on my fingers, dude. The whole ride home, I was just like pretty much just like, oh yeah, that's a nice avocado, you know, like big into finger sniffing. Um, so I'm like not gonna completely hate on this guy, but sniffing your getting a whiff of your four fingers is a lot different than rubbing chapstick on your lips after touching a toilet.
Yeah, there's a line that I will not cross,
That's
and that's
wild.
definitely it.
It's so funny.
I mean, like even sometimes, like I try not to overthink about germs sometimes, but like just even like the idea of like flushing the toilet at work, I just know how many dudes have touched every. Like I won't even pick up. Like if I go to piss, we have like two different bathrooms, because I know so many people go in there. I won't even. I'll use my foot to touch the toilet seat to pick
Hmm.
it up. I'll close it with my foot and I will hit the handle with my foot because I know how many people are like touching shit. We
Yeah,
have a we have a girl at the front desk who shamelessly,
she dumping large.
oh my god. It's and you know what the fucked up thing is? All she talks about. All
Go.
she talks about is how much she shits. It's fucking insane. I'll go in there at like 7:30 in the morning and I'll be walking through the front door and she'll be talking about how her stomach's killing her and how she's like been shitting all night.
Eat some
Oh.
broccoli, girl. Get your
And she has a fucking booger diet. Like all she doesn't eat any greens. She only eats fried chicken, pasta, and some like whatever else her like that's it. Like no wonder why you're fucking shitting all the time, dude.
It's like this dude. Always got stomach problems, and then you show up to work at 7 a.m. and he's eating a big bag of Sour Patch Kids
Yeah, it's
with
like,
a
oh
Red
gee, I
Bull.
fucking wonder,
I'm like,
dude.
Is that your breakfast?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, that's probably why you're mentally slow, dude. You're eating fucking candy, aquatic, fucking Swedish
Yeah.
Fish, Sour Patch Kids, the gummy whales that you can only buy at the dollar store. Like,
Jesus
I see this
Christ,
kid eat
dude.
all sorts of crazy shit for
Yeah, his shit's
breakfast.
all gunked up all the time. He's just like
Yeah,
can't even I can't even take a shit.
his shit's probably like silly putty, dude. Probably taking it out and playing with it.
Dude, there's nothing worse than taking a hard. We're doing a lot of shit talk today.
Yeah, I have two back-to-back poop
Yeah,
episodes.
there's nothing. We didn't talk about tugging once today. That's got to be a record as well.
Have you
Oh,
seen the guy? Are you Tom Pearl pilled? Have you seen Tom Pearl?
I have not seen
You don't
Tom
know who
Pearl.
Tom
No,
Pearl is?
no,
The dude who eats his own poop.
no.
I gotta
Oh
pull
my
this up,
god.
dude. The poop eating memes have been big on Instagram, which are very funny because I don't know anyone who eats poop. But
I fucking hope not.
yeah, but Me and my boy, the Fortnite group chat's been going crazy over Tom Pearl.
Dude, poop eating is fucking crazy.
Let me. I just had him fucking pulled up. Let me pull up Tom Pearl. Yeah, but it just proves the internet is for.
Yeah, you can find anything. It all comes back to porn.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, oh my god, why is it? I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, dude.
Tom Pearl, dude. Dude, dude, watch this. His name's Tom Pearl. Look him up.
Oh my god, dude. That is so fucking nasty. I can't, like, that's so bad to the point where I literally, I couldn't even watch it. Like, that was legitimate gagging. Like, that wasn't even fake. Like, I actually could have thrown up right there. That was that bad. That's
Really?
disgusting.
I find that shit funny as fuck.
I couldn't,
dude.
I couldn't, dude, when I was a kid, the 2 girls, 1 cup, that made me throw, like, when I saw that for the first time, I legitimately threw up.
Never seen it.
Never?
Never.
That's right up your alley.
We might have to have a viewing party next episode. We might have to put that on the big screen.
I think that's porn on the big screen for
porn
sure.
on the big screen next episode.
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 cup is like a spiritual experience. It's like, do you ever see the dude what
The
was
glass jar one.
Yeah.
One dude. No.
Yeah, 1 dude, 1 jar. You never saw that either?
The wildest one I think I saw was when they eating Fruit Loops out of that guy's ass.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good
Yeah,
one.
that was a crazy
They
one.
had the like lemon party that was like iconic.
Never
back
seen
in the
that.
day. Yeah,
I've seen the gay porn star who tucks his own balls in his ass.
I have seen that as
That
well.
guy's funny.
Yep.
That's
yep.
good.
Yeah, it's crazy how like for a while the internet was just like the craziest shit that you could
Yeah.
imagine, and it was just all porn stuff, and now it's not even like a big like.
It's just people
nobody
saying
cares.
harassing Walmart cashiers or whatever.
Yeah.
The Meta Glasses videos.
Yeah,
people
just
make.
dudes hiding
in 24
screaming
hours.
for help.
Yeah. I like the fake turd pranks. Have you seen those?
Yes.
They
those
put
are
the loaf
funny.
of bread and they paint it brown and
Yeah.
shove it halfway out the toilet. And spray
Dude,
the
there was
poop
one
spray.
that I saw. There was one that I saw that had to be like 7 feet long.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
and he goes,
it's so.
He just the guy immediately just goes, "Are you recording me?" Like, he knew they he opened the door to the stall and he was eye to eye with a 7-foot shit.
I love how the Boonk gang, like social media craziness, has been around for 10 years and people are still innovating. This trend was big like a year ago, but my buddy's trapped in the restroom. Can you unlock it for him?
Yeah,
those ones are so good when they open up the door and it's a random dude.
and then they
pooping.
both get up pissed and just stare at that, and the guy's just laughing hysterically.
The guy who does it with the fake laugh, where he's like, and like points at them and laughs, dude. That guy kills me every time.
Another one that's just like that in that genre is the dude that goes like, "Can you say as my income?" And then he gets, I don't know how he always
gets
gets
them to like bend over.
Yeah, he always gets them on their hands and knees and they go, "Come in my ass." And they say it 3 times.
Come in my
It's
ass.
the same. He always gets the same genre of dude too. It's always like an anime dude, and he always gets caught. And then they go, "Dude, what the heck, man?"
That's up there, and the hardest I've ever laughed still is the first time I saw Put a Girl On.
Dude, Put a Girl On.
Put a Girl
is
On
so
is so good.
unbelievable.
That he fell off, but the like original when he was calling the same Taco Bell, it's like, "Hello, this is Patricia Pumpernickel. Can you just put a girl on?"
Put a girl on.
Put a
That
girl
shit
on.
had, yeah, he was on a fucking hot streak. Now he's like all washed up.
He is washed, but one kid on Instagram I can't stand is the kid with all the face tattoos who makes like the double vodka big gulps in the front seat of his car and then dumps them out. Like, I used to be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
It's like your face is fucking painted black with all these
Yeah.
shitty tattoos. Like, and then see people follow this guy and like his posts is like, this guy's a fucking loser.
Yeah. I know. That's one of the things that I wish I didn't have, like that Instagram didn't have. I don't want to know what other people are liking. I also don't want other people to know what I'm liking. Like, I stopped liking reels because I know, like, dude, I hit like the repost button the first day that was a thing. I reposted like the most anti-Semitic reel I've ever had by accident.
Yeah.
And I like, and why do we need to repost things on fucking Instagram, dude?
Yeah, I have some crazy some crazy likes out there on some shit I've seen recently. I'm trying to scroll through and see if any of them are really abhorrent. One of them's really good. You tell me if you think no, that's I love this clip though.
Patriot.
The Alex Jones memes.
Yeah,
It was so good. The Patriot
yeah,
vampire Alex Jones is
yeah.
just too good.
Alex Jones, everybody owes him
Is
an apology.
all the things I publicly like on Instagram are like edited Chud Jack memes that end up always being anti-Semitic, or this fucking I don't even know where from Asia, but this guy I fucking love. You seen this guy?
Um, he's just sucking back boba.
He's
I now see why you were born to be Chinese.
Yeah, I was born to be Chinese. I love this. All the shit I see is from the Far East.
That's the shit you like.
I'm very Far East pilled.
I love those meme pages that are just like all Chinese captions. Those are when you know you're getting a good one when it's fully Chinese the caption.
Yeah, I love. There used to be this meme. It was like on Chinese Temu, they have like the carousel that rotates with all the items, and then
Mm-hmm.
people would Photoshop stuff into the carousel with the Chinese music playing in the background. They really. That's the one thing is like AI needs to fully crack the language barrier. Because think of all the funny shit we send. Imagine what Chinese Instagram Reels is like.
Yeah,
It's got to be crazy.
yeah. It's probably really hard. I don't know because isn't like
It's all context.
yeah,
I
like the
don't think
Chinese language is just like characters that mean different things with different words around them.
I'm trying to learn Mandarin.
Yeah.
I think that'd be probably.
Dude, the day that you come in and start speaking like full on Cantonese, I'm gonna fucking shit myself.
I think if you're too short to dunk, the coolest thing you can do is go to a Chinese restaurant, order
And
Mandarin. That is the second
yeah,
behind
yeah.
dunking. Dunking a basketball, whether you like basketball or not, is like peak.
That's an athletic
I think it
feat.
goes dunking a basketball, speaking Mandarin as a white boy, benching 225.
Yeah, 225 is a milestone that everybody needs to get to at least
Yeah,
once.
you need to get there at least once. But I haven't gotten to 225 yet, but I think it might be easier to learn Mandarin.
As long as you keep heavy cream maxing, I think it's
Yeah,
right around the
keep cream
corner.
max. You scared me last time when you talked about my cream max and I could lose the license to Scurry.
Yeah, dude.
We never brought up license to Scurry.
Yeah.
We ended on that, dude.
Yeah, license to scurry I think is like that is
That's up there
your
with Magnum Strokers.
yeah, the Magnum Strocus is definitely my favorite thing you've ever said, but license to scurry. I actually was explaining that to some people the other day just cuz I was like I was saying it about one of our friends. So
Yeah,
I had to explain it.
yeah. So the pretty much license to Scurry is the idea of like if you're under, I'd say probably 5'7". If you're under 5'7" and like 155 pounds, you legally don't have to fight someone if they want to fight you. You have the license to Scurry. You can run away.
Yeah.
If you see like a 6'2" man running from a fist fight, he is a fucking pussy.
Yeah,
If you're below average weight or height, you have to be below average in both categories. You can
correct.
Scurry, and no one will.
Yeah.
The whole reason it started is 2021 or 2022 when the Dahmer doc was big.
Yeah.
Me and my boys Halloween, I dressed as Dahmer. I got the bowl cut, the glasses, and it looked
You looked 1 to 1. Like
one
you
to
looked
one
like
at
Jeffrey
the Dahmer
Dahmer.
doc. And then my buddy was a cop, and we went to a bunch of frat parties, and everyone there was all the girls told me to go fuck myself. And then I was hanging out with a guy who was dressed like Andrew Tate, and he looked just like Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And it was so funny, just Dahmer and Tate cutting it up. But after we left the parties, we decided to go to like the big casino. Um, Gambled there all night, no issues, and then we're waiting in the lobby to leave at like 5 in the morning. And I didn't. No one explained to me that like I guess Dahmer was racist somehow. I guess
Yeah, I like
out of his 17 victims, like 14 of them were like black guys, but like it turns out he only killed people after he fucked them. So he must have really loved black guys.
yeah, hey, I
Most
mean, how racist can he be?
how racist can he be? But I didn't know that. Like, I'm just dressed as Dahmer, and I'm hanging out in the lobby, and these 4 African American gentlemen come out with their suitcases, like waiting for an Uber at fucking close to 5 in the morning. And one of them's like, "Oh, you dressed as Dahmer?" I'm like, "No, I'm Hank Hill." And I took the glasses off because I'm white t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, you think you funny? You trying to be Dahmer? Why don't you put those glasses back on?" I'm like, "No, like I'm Hank Hill." He's like, "Oh, you really come around here dressed as Dahmer?" I'm like, what am I gonna say, dude? Like, there's
Yeah.
4 of you. You're all fucking 4 times my size. Like,
Yeah. What do you want from me?
and then my buddy I'm with was actually like bigger than me. We were both fucking shit cocked. And then the dude pulls out his phone and he goes, "I'm gonna make you famous." And that's when I'm like, "Yo."
Yeah,
So
we gotta go.
we're waiting for an Uber. We got like 4 minutes left for our Uber to come. And then this dude's like 3 feet away from me with his phone out in my face. "What's your name? Where you work?" Like, "Oh, you think you wear this?" He came. We are at name drops the place, and this kid's dressed as Jeffrey Dahmer. He's racist. He's a white supremacist, like saying all this shit to me.
Jesus.
And then my buddy's like trying to like be real nonchalant and quiet, like standing next to me. And then he turns and pans the camera at my buddy and he goes, "No, you worse than him. You friends with him." And he puts the camera in my buddy's face. And then I start laughing. And then the camera, "Oh, you think this is funny now?" It's just like on top of one, the guy clearly wasn't from around here. And he had like a bit of an accent
Yeah.
filming at 4 in the morning, whatever. And then he like kind of quiets down and walks away, but he's still filming us, like trying to film us going to our cars, something. We're taking an Uber. I take a tin of Zins out of my back pocket. I
Yeah.
shake them.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest things I've heard in my life, it made me laugh so hard, which is when I really thought I was going to get beat up because I started dying laughing. I take the Zins out, I shake them twice, and I pop it to go put one in. He goes, "Oh, so that's what you're going to do? You racist? And all you're going to do is pack a lip about it?" which is so fucking so funny. So I start laughing, and then the dude gets wicked pissed when he sees me laughing, and he starts like, stepping towards me, and then all I see behind me is like a 30-foot tall paper mache fucking Ferris wheel, and I'm like, I could climb that. I could be at the top of that in fucking 4 seconds, dude. I am so small, like all upper body strength. Like I could easily climb a telephone pole in like 10 seconds. Like I could get just pull myself up there. This guy would never be able to kick my ass, but my buddy would be left on the ground. And that's where the whole idea of
You got fucking Roadrunner physics.
Yeah,
like,
and that's where
fucking hit that shit, you're gone.
The whole idea of license to Scurry came from. Like I could not fight this guy, but I could be at the top of a tree before he could
get the
get
fuck
to me.
out of there as soon as humanly
It's
possible.
so funny. And then they followed us to our Uber and took pictures of the Uber driver's license plate. Me and my
What
buddy
the
were
fuck,
like,
dude?
"What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But pack a lip. I didn't know Dahmer was racist, dude.
I don't know. I feel like Dahmer's like honestly is more of like a cultural pop culture like icon, I guess.
Yeah, it was one of
And
those.
like I don't know anything about his fucking crimes. Like I'm not a true crime weirdo. Like I'm not watching those fucking documentaries.
But like the thing is, you don't realize like if enough people on Twitter or Reddit decided tomorrow that the Tiger King was racist, you would be called a white supremacist for dressing like the Tiger King.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things.
And how many people were doing that?
Yeah,
you know? Like that was like the #1 fucking costume that year.
No, but I was cream maxing for a while, and I started getting close to a dangerous weight where I think I would have lost my license to Scurry.
You would have had to stand on it.
Now I'm back, dude. I am not standing on business. I am scurrying.
Dude, the one time I stood on business, I got fucking.
Did you get a tooth knocked out?
No, I did get my fucking orbital fractured though.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I just fucking got smoked by this fucking dude from Mississippi. Just absolutely fed me. I came back, I had fucking black eye for a month, dude. My face was fucked up.
Getting punched, yeah, that's not fun.
You know what the first thing I said when I got up is I went, "Please tell me nobody recorded that." That was the first thing I said. I got up after this guy tried to fucking kick me in the head while I was down on the ground. The first thing I said was like, "If anybody was recording that, please delete the video." Immediately, I was like, "Do not post that anywhere. Please, 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 please." And then when I was in the car on the way home, like we Ubered home, I immediately went on Twitter and I just looked up, like, I was in a fucking hot dog stand. I like looked up hot dog stand fight on Twitter immediately. And I said it wasn't funny. I was fucking losing my mind. Yeah, that was not a fun time. I wish I had license to scurry. I'm too big for that,
No, yeah,
unfortunately.
it's unfortunate, but I'm holding that card very
And
tight.
if I did, like, I would have gotten, I would have had to be, I would have gotten divorced. I think immediately after that because it was like
Yeah,
semi defending like my wife and her friends. Like I literally would have, I would have never had sex again. I think
yeah.
if I didn't do something about that. I was in a unfortunate situation.
I have used a license to scurry once. It was very good. And it actually ties back to Fish Factory, dude. We used to have this manager there, and the guy was a fucking like literal grizzly bear
Yeah.
from East Boston. And the dude was old. He was like 65, maybe close to 70. But he had like the crazy old man strength. Was in jail for 25 years and then did all these crazy odd jobs and then managed the fish factory. And we used to just poke his buttons and fuck with him and say all sorts of shit to him.
Yeah.
And I was out in my car one day. I was probably fucking taking a dab or something. I don't know. And I had the window rolled down. And he came up to me and told me, he's like, I got another truck for you, whatever. And I was like, fuck you. And he was like, what you say? And I was like, fuck you, whatever. So I start to roll up. So I have all the windows down with the sunroof open. And I start to roll up my window and I have no seatbelt on. And as I'm rolling up the window, the dude reached for my door handle to open my. He would literally like pull you out of your car and like drag you into the fish
Holy
factory.
shit.
But he opens my. I see him go for the door handle, so I grab the car door with my left hand. I'm holding the driver's side door shut with my left hand, and he already like cracked the seal, so he can just yank that open.
Yeah.
And then I see him reaching with his other hand to put his right hand on like the A or B pillar, so there's enough force to like rip it out of my hand.
Yeah.
So I let go of the driver's side door with my left hand, and I pulled my knees up to my chest and put my fucking heels on the car seat,
Yeah.
and I jumped clean out of my sunroof and landed on the passenger side of my car and laid down on the ground, dude. And by the time this old head got the door open, I was just gone out of the car. This dude's like, what? And he was literally looking for me. He's like, where'd you go? But I literally jumped out of I full on one motion.
You fucking
'Cause
teleported.
you saw I used to have a little fucking sedan, dude. So I
Yeah.
literally heels on the seat, like stood up and pressed on the top of the sunroof with my two hands,
It just fucking disappeared.
disappeared, and was just laying on the ground next to my car. And he was looking for me. He was like, where'd he go? And like looking all over for me for like a minute and a half.
Oh my
He
god.
turned around, walked the other direction, was like looking around, like hands on his hips, like he thought I vanished, dude.
Jesus Christ. He's like, oh, that kid's fucking Houdini.
Yeah, and then
Jesus.
all the other junkies were like, "Dude, that was sick." And I was like, "Thanks, dude. How was the fucking methadone clinic this morning?"
He used to fucking grab people and drag them inside the fish factory.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
He was an old dude, but he could, yeah.
Throw his
If we
weight
put one,
around.
he's gone now. But if you put him on one of those grip strength testers, he would
Oh
have,
yeah.
he
I'm
would have
sure he
set
was fucking
records.
way the fuck up there. That's insane.
Yeah, he liked me. I was the only one there who wasn't on fucking heroin, so me and
Yeah.
him got along. But
Yeah, except
I,
for when you fucking
I used to do a really good impression of him too. He loved it. I'd be like, he had this like really, it won't make sense. The joke's not funny to anyone else, but the boss's name was Danny, but he'd call him Denny. So, and he had a flip phone in fucking 2021. So he'd get a phone call from the guy who owned the place, and he'd take his phone off his belt and he'd talk to him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I used to do an impression where I'd pretend to take a flip phone off my belt, hold it up to my face, and be like, Danny, the boys look chipper today. Should I break their spirits? And that shit used to go triple platinum in the break room, dude.
Yeah.
All the forklift drivers would be like, do it again, do it again.
Yeah.
I'd do it in front of the forklift drivers and they'd go crazy.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We hit the over crazy on this one. We
Did
went
we?
for like an hour and 10.
No way. All right, I think that's a good time to wrap it up.
Yes, absolutely. All right. The same shit. We have YouTube now, I think.
Oh, perfect.
And eventually a Twitter account once I get to that. So yeah, follow that, I guess. And yeah.
Peace out.